Sorry guys, my mistake. I got surprised and lost the rear. Really sorry.
It's so frustrating to watch Vettel. I mean, I didn't think I don't know if the pressure's already getting to him in the second race of the season, but once again, he's showing that his biggest weakness is wheel-to-wheel racing.
Yeah.
And, you know...
Or just silly mistakes.
Yeah.
Like he's always... in
always
those scenarios,
something.
he's spinning.
It's just a weird lockout of tires and just like just the circumstance where he needs it most. You know?
Well, I know there's a lot of crosswinds and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
but
I heard it was super windy on the track today, for sure.
Which obviously will play a factor into it.
Yeah. I think Lewis was talking about that too.
Yeah.
He took him over when there was this huge wind going that way.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I do believe that was the issue when in turn 4 because there were crosswinds there. I think that he was just a bit punchy on the throttle, and then that mixed in with the crosswinds.
A little too happy.
Mission spin now is back in effect for Vettel and Ferrari. But the earlier lap, he got by Hamilton. It was a good overtaking maneuver, very close racing. And I think it was the very next lap, just bottles it again, spins off. And I mean, we've seen that how many times in the last 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, he's had a few troubles with losing the front or rear end. It seems like it's one or the other. During those wheel-to-wheel races, even if there is no contact.
Yeah, and there was no contact. It looked very close. But
Yeah, like I said, I thought it was contact, but yeah, very close.
But you see the difference between him and Hamilton. Even Hamilton in the beginning of the race, I think he touched Leclerc going into turn 3 or turn 4. But you see Hamilton, he gets his nose in there, but he knows when to back off and he knows when to keep his head clean and right place at the right time. He ends up winning the race.
Yeah.
That's why he's the 5-time world champion and why Vettel could, again, not win the championship this year. Because now the gap is 22 points between him and Valtteri at the top of the championship. I know it's only the second race of the season, but points are really crucial if you're going to fight for the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I think it is a little early to read into it. I mean, we saw, like, just after the summer break last year, when Ferrari was so far ahead, and then Mercedes came all the way back.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's still 19 races left, I mean, you could have 2 retirements for Mercedes, and also, you could have 1 retirement for Mercedes, and if Vettel wins, and he's top of the leaderboard.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what exactly the issue is, but again, I think that if you're Vettel, you had a lot of pressure coming onto you in this season. I underestimated Charles Leclerc a little bit. I thought he would struggle a lot more, similar to how he did in Australia. I was surprised he got pole position. Obviously should have won this race, which I was surprised. Halfway through the race, I'm like, God damn, he's going to win his first race and his second with Ferrari, and then poof, goes the engine. So...
Still hurts.
Still. Another moment of silence, please.
Poor Charles.
Bro, I got to say, just wrapping up for Vettel, he has his work cut out for him this year.
For sure.
Because it's not just Leclerc, it's Hamilton. I think Valtteri's still in it. Hopefully Red Bull and Verstappen will eventually come in.
Max, that's what...
Max is ahead of both
Ferraris right now.
In the driver's standings. He's third.
Vettel's chance of a championship with Ferrari might have already passed.